when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. I wanna share my love, but it's gotta be with someone who's precious. You're never gonna get my love, accepting that you're real, real precious. You're never gonna cramp my style, baby, cause I get a lot of pleasure. And if you wanna test my style, you better have a whole lot of measure. Cause I'm a rock back chick, never tag along to never look back chick. Trendy, a little crazy, intelligently singing rock back chick. No sticks, no stones, or any kind of weapon don't belong here. I don't wanna break no bones, I just want a microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Want the microphone, morning. I just want the microphone, morning, morning. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. This world is getting so cold, I wanna keep running like a soldier. Somebody must have touched my soul, cause there ain't no stopping till it's over. I wanna get up out my chair, cause everybody's getting so lazy. Don't want nobody touch my hair, cause a lot of sisters acting too crazy. And them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you talk true sense, rather hear the words that glorify nonsense. Yes, and I got my brains, and I'm pretty like my mama. I don't wanna pick your brains, I just want the microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. I wanna share my love, but it's gotta be with someone who's precious. You're never gonna get my love, accepting that you're real, real precious. You're never gonna cramp my style, baby, cause I get a lot of pleasure. And if you wanna test my style, you better have a whole lot of measure. Cause I'm a rock back chick, never tag along to never look back chick. Trendy, a little crazy, intelligently singing rock back chick. No sticks, no stones, or any kind of weapon don't belong here. I don't wanna break no bones, I just want a microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Morning, it's 7 a.m. and this is the Tobago Updates morning show coming to you live here from the Port Mall in Scarborough. Folks, it's Tuesday and you know you have to go slowly with the date today. It's the 22nd of February 2022 and I'll reverse that now using digits only. It's the 22nd of the second month in the year 2022. Big day for those of you who are into playing that mark. Pick a number, all right? We want to continue to give God thanks for life. This is the Tobago Updates morning show. I am Julian Skeet.
And I am Ria Richardson George, and this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning to Tobago. Good morning, Trinidad, those of you viewing us in the Caribbean, and those of you on the live. Good morning. So, Julian, good morning. We're talking 2-2. 2-2.
Yes, Ria. We are talking the number 2 plural. All right? 2-2. 2-2. You know, for some, this would have been a significant day. We may have some weddings happening today. Very outstanding in terms of the collection of 2, coming together. Some will definitely play a mark, as I said before, in terms of whether you're playing 2 or you're adding 2 and 2 to get 4, or 2 and 2 plus 2 to get 6, whatever that mark is.
That's right.
We certainly will look forward, to seeing the outcome. Some looking forward to winning something. All right.
That's right.
But it's been a great evening, Ria, yesterday, and I had a little sad moment in times gone by, Ria. Yesterday, I would have been actively engaged, ensuring that I appreciate the culture by way of Marshall Mondays, and by today, I would be preparing myself for Kest Tuesdays. But under the circumstances, it's a little bit different this year. But we continue to look on. We see some of the activities happening in the taste of Carnival. And I had the joke saying, and I saw a lot of people sharing the meme, notwithstanding that as people in TNT, we bash the pod so much. Everybody booking pods to attend the same events taking place for the taste of Carnival. But that's the spirit of our people. Carnival is something we enjoy. Carnival is something persons look forward to nonetheless. So it's interesting to see how it goes. And I just want to continue to put out this reminder there in this week, the lead up to what would have normally been Carnival Friday coming up and Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Please, folks, in enjoying yourselves, try as much as possible to ensure you comply and keep safe in these challenging times. Really got to impress that upon persons, because it's a waste of time telling persons to enjoy yourself. So I've got to ask you to try to be safe while enjoying yourself.
All right. But Julian, yesterday we also saw the homegoing ceremony for Kenton John, and it was one of the very first times that I have ever seen Dr. Faith B. Israel in such a somber mood, but understandably so. Chief Secretary Augustine tried to lighten the mood a little bit, but you could tell even from the way that he spoke that this was a very difficult moment for them. And again, condolences and God's peace to the family. Today we also see the homegoing ceremony of Gavin Sandy, and that takes place at the Bacalet Cemetery from 2:30 p.m. And Gavin, if I'm not mistaken, was the father of Garvey Sandy, very young Calypsonian out there in the public domain. Yes, certainly. So Gavin's homegoing ceremony will be today at 2:30.
It's a difficult time all wrong, and I don't know, when I heard for the chief, in terms of hearing him speak, you really recognize that this relation, for many who may not know, went beyond chief. That's nothing to do with the formalities of office. That's the kind of connection and interaction, and in terms of your student and so on, and your family, and you're seeing this, it really goes beyond. And even so, when I heard Dr. Faith herself speak, and I heard her make the expression indicating that, and that's, I think, where she got to a really sad point, that even, as the police youth club she represented, and beyond that, saying that even as secretary with responsibility for health, she wished that they could have done more. And you got a very genuine kind of communication coming out there from her, certainly. And we really want to, as I always say in these times, the best thing we can do is seek to celebrate the lives of these individuals by really trying to make the kind of mark that they have been able to. And particularly Kenton, in a short space of time, has been able to engage many. And I want to encourage people to have that kind of spirit, that kind of joy in terms of really going out there and beyond Tobago, be that ambassador for Tobago.
Yeah.
There must be no doubt where you have come from in terms of expressing that joy.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So any birthdays, any anniversaries today?
Well, we have
before we get into the rundown.
Yes, we have some birthdays on the lineup, and I'm trying to ensure that I pull it up immediately, Ria. Do we have any? No, I don't think we have any photos on the lineup this morning, Ria.
No.
All right, so we're going straight into birthdays this morning. This morning, I want to send a birthday shout out, and I know Ria is going to get excited with this one. Today, the 22nd of February, according to my information, Billy Sterling Lewis. Ooh. Get Ria's expression. Get Ria's expression. Happy birthday, Billy Sterling Lewis. Happy birthday. Coming from the Tobago Updates, all of us here continuing to show you that love and support. And thank you for your support for Tobago Updates. I'm sure Pastor Nevin has much in store for that birthday celebration. I feel we know a little thing or two, Billy, that's going to be happening today, but you can't let it out at all. Happy birthday to you. We're also sending out birthday shout-outs to Xavier King. Xavier King, principal up there at Signal Hill. We want to send birthday shout-outs to you coming from the Tobago Updates family. We trust that you have an enjoyable one today. All right? Yeah, that's my birthday shout-outs on the lineup. Belated
birthday greetings going out to Tyrell Gray, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, all the way there in Speyside. Tyrell, happy birthday, and love going out to you from Akola, the entire Ashby clan, and the Tobago Updates family. So I'm not even going to ask if you enjoyed it. We know that you enjoyed it, and I'm going to leave it right there because I'm not at liberty to say anything else at this time.
All right. So, Ria, who do we have on the rundown this morning? I understand normally, Ria, the daughter is on, and she says you don't hesitate to make sure and highlight that I am the daughter of.
I tell you.
So this morning I feel we have to highlight that this is the father of Shanaria Taylor coming on to start with us this morning. We start off with Jesse Taylor, Cultural Officer 2 in the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. And Ria, then who we chat with in the following segment?
Well, just after that, we're chatting with Dr. Stefan Shepard, Safia Bulhan, and Joanna Moses Wook. They are going to be on the program this morning, focused on the Tobago industry of customer service training. So they're going to be representing THTI and THTI, and we're going to be talking about that.
All right, and then in the following segment, we'll have Corporal Andre Cipro, and he will be speaking to us advice to delinquent drivers. And this is going to be an interesting one, folks. This interview is going to be on the outside. Look forward to somebody surprising you that we'll be doing this interview on the outside this morning. And who do we wrap with?
And then we're wrapping off with Duvon Stewart. I am so excited to hear. In fact, I love to hear Duvon Stewart. I like to hear him talk. But more so, I love to hear him on the pan. So we're going to be chatting with Duvon Stewart, and maybe we will get a taste of what he has to offer for Carnival 2022.
All right, excellent. So viewers, we want to thank all of you for your continued support here for Tobago Updates morning show. Thank you for all of you joining us via Guile, the channel, M&E TV, online at TobagoUpdates.com, via YouTube, Tobago Updates, as well as those of you joining us via Smash Radio and on social media. Remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Good morning, morning. This world is getting so cold. I wanna keep running like a soldier. Somebody must have touched my soul, cause there ain't no stopping till it's over. I wanna get up out my chair, cause everybody's getting so lazy. Don't want nobody touch my hair, cause a lot of sisters acting too crazy. And them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you talk true sense, rather hear the words like love.
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is inviting all stakeholders to participate in virtual public consultations on the redevelopment of Scarborough this February and March. Join the lead architect and other experts in discussions on Wednesday the 23rd of February and Wednesday the 2nd and 9th of March from 5 to 7 p.m. Register for the Zoom platform via Facebook at spc.tgo or DIQUD Works. Call or WhatsApp 73-WORKS or 739-6757. Stay tuned to our Facebook pages and the media for details on live streaming. These consultations are powered in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
I want to meet with you to share my personal testimony and other local testimonies. Call me now, Juliet Roberts, at 341-0715. The number again is 341-0715. God bless you.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, welcome back this morning. It is the Tobago Updates morning show, and it's just about 7:14 a.m. and you can see shots of Lower Scarborough, Tobago, beautiful shots of Lower Scarborough, Tobago. There we are, just around the port area. You see KFC, that's right. So the traffic is very light at this time. Now is your time to get moving and getting out to school and to work. On our program at this time, viewers, we are chatting with Mr. Jesse Taylor, Cultural Officer 2, attached to the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. And in focus this morning, we are talking about the Tobago Traditional Carnival Museum. Now, yes, we have the daughter, as Julian mentioned earlier, on the set most of the time, in fact, a lot of the times. Now, this morning, we have the father of Shanaria Taylor on the program. Jesse, good morning and welcome.
Pleasant good morning to all of Tobago. It's my pleasure to be here in my capacity as Cultural Officer 2 at the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation.
All right, now let me just tell you out a little bit. Viewers, Jesse's asking me to go gentle on him, go easy on him. Imagine that, yeah. Jesse Taylor of all persons, right?
Yeah.
Jesse, you can handle it. We know it.
I'll try. Yeah.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening this year now. 2022 Carnival. We were down for 2 years. 2 years, 1 year.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's new and it's exciting for some, even if it's a taste or hint of. But give us an idea of what is happening with regards the Tobago Traditional Carnival Museum.
Yeah, so we it's been a long time since we've been able to practice the art of our carnival. Very culturally rich and very sensitive area of our evolution. And so we are having a Carnival Tobago, and that is the theme for the Living Museum. And so we are seeking to bring together aspects of our traditional carnival characters and elements of our characters through the passage, highlighting the various places and things and individual who has been very contributive to what we now have as a legacy. So that on Friday, Carnival, what we call on Festival Friday, we will be having the Living Museum tour, which would be at the Fort King George, right here in Scarborough. Very panoramic view of the Atlantic Ocean, and we know all the elements that is so rich at the fort for decades. So we have partnered with the Tobago Performing Arts Company and the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited to bring to you Carnival Tobago, which would be showcased in 2 stages and 2 times on Friday. The first at 2 p.m. and the other at 4 p.m. So we are inviting all of Tobago to sanitize, wear your mask, and come and be ready to be socially distanced and to enjoy aspects that is very entertaining and educational that seeks to preserve our natural and cultural heritage. You will also have an opportunity to visit the Icons Museum, and you can just chip along, join in the old mass, a little picking, some drumming, lots of things to see. Don't stay at home.
All right. So it's the same event happening, one show at 2 and one at 4.
So it's a repeat show so that we are able to deal with all the COVID protocols. So there'll be a time to have the first show at 2 p.m. And once we are finished with that, then we do the necessary COVID protocols to ensure that there's safety and that we embrace all the protocols as necessary. And then we do the show a second time at 4 p.m.
Now, Jesse, would 2 shows be enough? You were talking about being not having that taste of carnival for 2 years, and now that they are able to experience it, do you think that 2 shows would be enough to engage a population?
Well, we are hoping that that it's at least it's going to be a beautiful drop in the ocean of pleasure, and I'm sure that the arrangements will be in place if it's not for the actual presentation or actual ability to be there. Then certainly there are other aspects of our carnival placement, and if I may talk about what we call out of the week carnival, so that in addition to what happens up on the 4th, on this next very day, which is Carnival Saturday, we do have entertainment placed at the airport that is going to be sporadic. So there's a satellite placement that would allow people who come into the airport who is domestic, international arrival, which we are targeting heavily.
Right.
Because, our flights from overseas continue to come here, and we look at ways to charm our visitors to return. So that there is, in addition to that, exhibition. We have set up space at the head office right here at San Cecil, and there's a living exhibition you can go see at the A&R Robinson Airport, and it's at the tourism branch office there. So that there are things happening. Additionally, on Monday, there would also be another expression of culture and traditional arts and steel pan, and so happening right at the airport as well. And if I dare say so, on Carnival Tuesday, we've had also in place strolling, roving, in keeping with all the guidelines and protocols. So there'll be aspects of traditional mass and music in town.
And is that what we're seeing on the screen at this time?
You are seeing, this is actually at the head office, that's at Dam Lorraine, and this other one is at the A&R Robinson Airport. That's the fireman out of the sailors. This is the baby doll. As we know, she's the one who always looking for her baby daddy, so she is seeking. And then, as you see, we have other stuff happening, other placement, steel pan, literatures, and Mukujambi, different things. There's a lot, so that if you didn't get one, you certainly can get the other.
The importance of having that set up at the A&R Robinson International Airport. We're talking tourism here.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the importance of having that. So upon arrival to the island, visitors can be faced with what is happening.
Well, the intention is just that, so that we become a vehicle, so that we have passengers, so to speak, who ride with us, and we consider the ride to be incomplete if you don't share in the legacy, the rich legacy that is Tobago. Our traditions are second to none, and they are world-class good. So at the division, under the administrator, and I must say Councillor Tasha Boris. The intention is to ensure that we not only preserve, but we provide showcase and opportunities for learning, and so we can embrace our culture. And if we really, like she said, fall in love with Tobago, then the flowers will bloom again.
All right, so remind us of those dates and times.
So that today we are at the Fort King George, where we do a bit of out of our carnival. So we actually have engaged some people from the public, including theatre art students, and so well-renowned, known, and grandson of Mr. Hernandez, who was a curator up at the fort, Marcus Devines, would be doing some mixed media work with the children, with the intention of teaching, and including in that would also be headpiece making, wire bending, and so that we'll be having character demonstration, Damlarines and gorillas and stuff at 11 a.m. sorry, and then 3 p.m. this afternoon we do a second tour with the people from the community who have graciously accepted to be in attendance.
All right, Jesse, thank you so much for being on the program with us.
It's my pleasure.
So all of this is more than just a taste.
Yes, and it's going to be available on our website, and I'm happy to be here. We are happy to see that we are opening up and we are ready for business, and I dare say that it's going to be good business and smooth sailing.
Is there information on the division's website as well?
Yeah, yes, and things have been posted, and today we'll see a lot more of that happening, and we would encourage everyone to be there, show up, look good, and have a good time and a safe and enjoyable experience with all of us here.
Yeah, I really wish this morning that the cameraman can get a shot of Jesse Taylor's outfit, because when he walked in the door this morning, we all just, stepped back. I really wish they could. I don't know if we have anybody available to just swing that
carnival way.
Just the captain, a little bit more than just the top. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe not today.
Yeah.
Maybe not today.
So thank you, Rhea, and I bring warm greetings from the division and from all of us here to all of Tobago. We thank you. Okay. And we look forward to seeing you at all these things that we will be having.
Definitely. So viewers, I'm advised that you can check our social media page after the show, and you can have a full eyes view of Jesse Taylor's entire outfit. All right, check the social media page, don't miss it. Just before we go, we want to say happy Independence going out to St. Lucia, and to those St. Lucians who are living here in Tobago. Happy 43rd Independence to you, Cheryl Alfred. Happy Independence to you this morning. Viewers, lots more coming up on the Tobago Updates morning show. So remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
I just want a microphone. Morning. I just want a microphone. Morning. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning.
Are you looking for that all-in-one shopping experience? Then look no more. Visit Lamb's Best Mart for your grocery items, fruits and vegetables, drinks, home items, stationery, gift items, hampers, shopping gift cards, toiletries, small hardware items, and much more. We provide order and pickup service, even delivery to your door. We are your friendly community supermarket. Check us out today at Lamb's Best Mart, located at 22 Daniel Trace Canby, or visit us on social media at Lamb's Best Mart.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Let's go!
Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning, viewers. It's 7:29 a.m. and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough. Excellent views there, capturing Scarborough area there, downtown Scarborough. Viewers, in this segment, we are chatting with Dr. Stephen Shepherd, Safia Bulhan, and Joanna Moses-Wood. And Dr. Stephen Shepherd is the Chief Executive Officer of THTI. Safia is Manager of Marketing and Communications at THTI, and Joanna is the Project Lead at THTI. So this morning we begin the conversation with the CEO. Dr. Shepherd, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right, fine, thank you. So we start the conversation. Give us a little idea and overview, background in relation to this project that we're here to speak about this morning.
Okay, thanks, and good morning, Tobago. Good morning, Trinidad Tobago. Right, so it's been known for some time that there was a need to improve the quality of customer services in Tobago. And this is at the level of government services and the private sector services. It's been spoken about and not much has been done with it. Now, we have to improve the brand of Tobago and the brand of Trinidad and Tobago. And the thing is, even if you have a good product, if your service is not that good, then you have problems. So in combination with the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, the Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, we've combined to put on this program to develop the quality of service in all touch points, all aspects of Tobago. It started 2-3 years ago. We have now started the rollout. We've trained the trainers, and now we are ready to train the rest of Tobago. So this is going to take about 3 years. And at the end of the day, what we'll have is an island that will stand out because of its service. Now, you could have, the best sea, sun, and sand, and so on. We're not the only one with that. Tobago is beautiful, so is Barbados, so is St. Lucia, and so on. But if we could improve our service quality, then we have a competitive edge. We are doing this in conjunction with an organization called Uplifting Service out of Singapore. They are world-renowned for customer service training. And their local partner called Yes Perez, and of course with the Tobago Tourism Agency. So that's where we are.
So, Miss Joanne, tell us about the training program and the respective leaders in terms of what's the details. So we know when we speak customer service, we speak very broadly. I want you to go into a little more details for us as the project lead as to what that kind of training will entail.
All right, so our emphasis is to train and get in contact with all the touch points across Tobago. Every visitor experience, they interact with certain touch points, and we want to ensure that our workshop leaders, these are the trainers, that they are able to reach those touch points. So we have at the moment a cohort of 23 workshop leaders, and they went through 6 weeks intensive training, and now they are able to deliver training, they're able to mentor, they're able to coach businesses from CEOs, decision makers, supervisors, and frontline staff, also community groups and CSOs, and anyone that a visitor will have a contact with. Basically, as Dr. Shepherd said, this will be over 3 years, and we are rolling out with your entry points. So the workshop leaders will be training persons at the entry points, which are the seaport and the airport, and the ecosystem that surrounds those touch point areas.
Right. Over to you now, Sophia, where we speak to marketing and communications. Tell us about those efforts and who are the target, persons in the context of how has enrollment been going with regards to participants? All right, so just double check your mic there for us, Sophia. It may be still mute. Not as yet. You want to try it again? Just mute and unmute. No, not just yet. So you know what happens in a circumstance like this, Dr. Shepherd? The CEO gets put back in the hot seat until we can get the mic sorted out for Sophia there. Tell us about, how has the response been from this standpoint in terms of your participants?
So the response has actually been fantastic from both public and private sector organizations. We have people already signed up, organizations, airport, for example, the seaport, some private businesses, divisions of the Tobago House of Assembly, and it's been rolled out on the ground. And eventually, no, this is not for business only. So every little parlor, every gas station, every tour guide, every dive shop will be part of this operation. So we're asking people to contact us. I know Sophia has the numbers and the email address and so on. I'll get it for you also. But it's customer service at thti.edu.tt. I hope I have that correct. That's it. I'll just verify for you. But the response so far has been very good, and we are ready to roll out in March.
Lead Joanna, in terms of making this connection for this initiative, are you in a position, we'd like to get a sense of the breakdown with regards to the program offering. What do we expect, or what would have been treated with rather in preparing some of those leaders to be able to now deliver this program in terms of the breakdown of customer service?
So first thing is we wanted to select leaders from a wide spectrum so that they understand and able to deliver the training and really connect with different sectors within the tourism industry and even outside of the tourism industry. So we were able to go through the content and make the content relatable. So when they are speaking, they understand the issues, they understand how they can address those issues, and even how they can create value within whatever operation that they are in. So while the training is a standard format being provided to us by Uplifting Service out of Singapore, we had to make it our own. We had to make it local. We had to make it our thing so that people can connect and we can see the change that and the quality of service delivery that I know we as a people we have. But it's how do we bring that out? So a lot of the engagement would be troubleshooting, problem solving, role play, creating scenarios, or even using existing scenarios. They will get a chance to go away and present it to their organization and even come back. That's why we have the mentorship session, the coaching session. So even after a training exercise has completed, but you still would like some emphasis on improvement, service improvement, or recovery, service recovery, and they would like some assistance from our workshop leaders, they will be there to assist.
Marketing and Communications Manager Safia, I know that the CEO has told us about this success, and now that you're back with us, please give us a sense of what were some of the methodologies you utilized and that you continue to utilize to engage participants, bearing in mind the pandemic and that need for a greater use of technology.
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, Safia, certainly.
Okay, fantastic. When this initiative was first launched, and I apologize if this was covered a little earlier, the project first started by sensitizing many of our community leaders and influencers in Tobago, just to get them to understand this project and to get their buy-in in terms of moving forward. So that was one of the approaches. Secondly, there will be a media campaign, PR, to get awareness. This will be done by the Tobago Tourism Agency over the next several months to touch every corner of Tobago. And then thirdly, of course, the Tobago hospitality and tourism industry is positioning itself to speak directly to employers. We already have some, but we will make every avenue possible. You can contact us via phone at 313-0456. You can also send us an email at customer.service@thti.edu.tt. The training will be available both online and obviously taking into account COVID at the earliest opportunity. We also want to deliver this training face-to-face. This can happen at a workplace. It can happen on the campus at the Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, and it can also happen in the communities in Tobago as well. So we'll make ourselves available in every space in Tobago to do this.
All right, so what you're identifying there for us is we're really exploring that kind of reaching out into the community as opposed to persons, the only option being coming to the THDI facility. Is that accurate?
That is correct.
All right, certainly. I want to see you to give us a sense. We are speaking here in relation to customer service training, but give our viewers a sense of what's been happening up at THDI programming-wise, the campus up and running. Some persons had doubt with the closing down of the Trinidad Hospitality Institute, thinking that Tobago was also not operating. Just give us a little snippet there in terms of how are things in terms of the wider programming. CEO?
So THTI has always been up and running. Even when the pandemic started, the lockdown started on 16th of March 2020. We went offline for 1 week, did some retraining, and the 20th of March, we were back up doing our courses online. Of course, we had to stop the practical classes until we received approval from the Ministry of Health to do that. But all our theory classes took place online. We trained our staff well. They are now becoming certified in online training. And because THTI closed, THTI took up the slack. And we now have more students from Trinidad than from Tobago at THTI. It's been so great that we had to put in additional training facilities. So we now have 2 training kitchens and a production kitchen, and soon we have to install another kitchen to do short courses and specialist training. So things are going well. The registration is up. The facility is being refurbished in some cases right now. Work is going on. So things are improving. We are also now working on a bachelor's degree. Again, this was because we are now the only accredited hospitality and tourism institute in the country, so we have national responsibility. And there was a bachelor's degree at THTI that will hopefully sometime very soon be approved, accredited, and offered at THTI. And we are working on a partnership in Trinidad so that the Trinidad students, especially those who are part-time students, will have difficulty coming to Tobago because they work full-time. We are working on the possibility of having to deliver classes in Trinidad also. So that is something in the pipeline.
As we prepare to wrap this morning's interview, Marketing and Communications Manager Safia, tell us just very quickly again to remind our viewers, is there still room for persons who may be interested this time around, hearing the interview this morning and saying, my God, I didn't know that all of this was happening, but I do not necessarily belong to one of the sectors that they mentioned. How can participants get involved? Is there an avenue?
Absolutely. You can reach us directly, whether you're an organization or as an individual, there will be space for you in this program. So just reach out to us. As I said, our phone number is 313-0456, and we will find room for you and make arrangements for you to participate. And if you're interested in general, beyond this, what else THTI has to offer, please visit our website, thti.edu.tt. Lots of opportunities for professional development. Some of these courses are being offered entirely online, so you could do this in the comfort of your home. And of course, we are accepting students for the upcoming academic year in September 2022. You can still register. We still have some spaces. Thank you.
Right, excellent there. Thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Shepherd, CEO of THTI, Joanna, project lead, and of course, my very good friend also out there in NGO and community work. I'm now seeing her in a different light. Good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us. Safia there, Marketing and Communications Manager at THTI. Folks, and certainly a training that you'd want to check into, the Tobago industry customer service training, and feel free to connect with THTI to get further information in terms of participating. And just as the Marketing and Communications Manager said, whether you're participating as an individual participant or as an organization viewing here this morning, you have an excellent opportunity. And viewers, we go straight into the good stuff this morning. The good stuff. TNT athlete Anson Moses shines at KJCCC Indoor Championship. He completed the heptathlon at KJCCC 6 Indoor Championships, in which he placed third. Congratulations to you, Anson, and continue making Tobago proud and Trinidad. In fact, we are indeed looking at you out there representing us as proud persons here from Tobago and proud persons from Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations, Anson Moses. All right, viewers, this is your good stuff here this morning, and we want to remind you, feel free to submit information for the good stuff at Tobago Updates. That's info@tobagoupdates.com. or 284-6597. Send us a WhatsApp with information on the good stuff. We want to thank all of you for continuing to view with us. Coming up in the next segment, we'll be chatting with Corporal Andre Sebro and giving us advice to delinquent drivers and advice on the roadway generally. And we'll be going on the outside for this one. Look out for who's going to be interviewing Corporal Andre Sebro on the outside. We want to remind you, viewers, to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Like this, some can't take it when you talk true sense. Rather hear the words that glorify nonsense. Yes, and I got my brains, and I'm pretty like my mama. I don't wanna pick your brains. I just want the microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Put a smile on your face.
I want to meet with you to share my personal testimony and other local testimonies. Call me now, Juliet Roberts, at 341-0715. The number again is 341-0715. God bless you.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is inviting all stakeholders to participate in virtual public consultations on the redevelopment of Scarborough this February and March. Join the lead architect and other experts in discussions on Wednesday the 23rd of February and Wednesday the 2nd and 9th of March from 5 to 7 p.m. Register for the Zoom platform via Facebook at spc.tgo or DIQUD Works. Call or WhatsApp 73-WORKS or 739-6757. Stay tuned to our Facebook pages and the media for details on live streaming. These consultations are powered in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, welcome back to the Tobago Updates Morning Show. This is not the Candace, this is another Candace. Yes. But we're on the outside this morning and we are here at the Darrell Spring walkover. And this morning we're chatting with Corporal Sebrew attached to the Scarborough Police Station Traffic Branch. And our focus this morning is on delinquent drivers. Good morning and welcome to you, Constable.
Good morning, Rhea.
Good to have you with us. Always a pleasure to have you on any program that we have. We're talking this morning about delinquent drivers. Now we're standing here and be honest with our viewers. How many violations have you seen thus far?
Well, at the moment, there would have been several violations that would have taken place because you have persons breaching the traffic light intersection down at Wilson Road, and breach of a red stoplight is a serious violation, traffic violation, which carries a demerit point of four demerit points.
Right.
If you are convicted, if you are ticketed. We have several other offenses that could be committed. Persons failing to wear their seat belts, persons using their cellular phone whilst driving. You know, all these are very serious offenses, and it distracts the driver, especially the cell phones,
right, from
being observant on the roadway. It's a distraction, and it can cause accidents.
Now, truth be told, and it gives me no pleasure to say this, but we are still at a point as a people where we only do the right thing or the correct thing. We only follow the law when we see an officer of the law. So we're not at the stage yet where we do the right thing because it is the right thing to do.
No, we aren't. We aren't. And it's quite unfortunate, especially when we observe the carnage that is taking place on our nation's roadways. You know, it would be, I would think that motorists would be mindful of the need to adhere to the rules and regulations of the Motor Vehicle and Road Traffic Act. However, we are still at that point where we still back in the days of slavery. Massa, you have to have a big whip over people in order for them to do the right things. And they believe that, okay, only when you see the police conducting a roadblock, then you're looking to frantically pull your seatbelt. When you know that as you enter your vehicle, you must put on your seatbelt, because at the end of the day, that is an aid to saving your life in the event of any accident that may occur.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Case in point, one driver, oh my gosh. Okay, one driver with his cell phone in hand. And I'm glad the camera is not, I mean, we don't want to put anybody on the spot, but
typically, and he's distracted.
Yes.
Clearly he's distracted. You understand me? And, you know, pull aside, take your phone call. If it is important, take the phone call on the side of the road, and then you proceed. If it's not important, tell the person, here, listen, I'm on the road, I can't speak to you at this point in time.
Or just don't answer the phone.
Or just don't answer the phone.
All right, so what are some of the other violations that we're talking about this morning?
Well, we also have speed. Speed is a very, very vital one.
Yes.
We have persons who are exceeding the speed limit along the Claude Noel Highway, which we are above, is 80 kilometers per hour.
Yes.
And this 80 kilometer starts from the Bacolet traffic light intersection and takes you all the way to Chauvin traffic light intersection.
Right.
Anywhere between these two traffic light intersections are the 80 kilometer per hour speed limit.
Right.
And persons are still traveling at speeds surpassing 80 kilometers per hour. And I'm saying, if it is that you are driving at such a rate of speed, in the event of an emergency or anything is to happen, what is it that you would expect?
Stopping becomes an issue.
Your body travels at the same speed your vehicle is traversing.
Yes.
And people need to be mindful of that. Hence the reason why we really need to keep driving within the speed limit. Respect the laws of the land.
Officer, what are the fines for
the speed limit?
Yes.
If a person exceeds the speed limit within 10 kilometers in excess, the fine for that is $1,000. If they exceed within 15 to 20 kilometers per hour, the fine increases to $1,500. If they exceed anything above 20 kilometers to 30 kilometers per hour, the fine goes to $2,000. So you see, it is at the expense of the driver. And we really, the government of Tobago, of Trinidad and Tobago, is trying very hard, you know, to, at the end of the day, revenue is needed, yes, but at the same time, if people want to give it away, it's
no
up
problem,
to them.
you're willing to take it.
Yeah, but at the same time, we need to adhere to the laws. We need to adhere to the law. We are losing too many lives on our nation's roadways, and one life is too much to be lost. People have families,
yes,
and we have to remember that. We have to remember that.
With regards to the mask and the seatbelt, what are the fines?
The mask, well, persons who are in a motor vehicle, the fines for the mask tickets is $2,000. We have to, and those who are found walking on the streets without the mask, the fines for that is $1,000.
Okay.
Persons need to be mindful that if there are more than one person in the vehicle, let's say it's a driver alone, the driver is in his vehicle alone, it is not mandatory for the driver to wear his mask. However, as another passenger enters, 2 or more persons, every individual within that vehicle must be fully masked so as to prevent this virus, this pandemic from,
from spreading. With regards to seatbelts?
Seatbelts, as long as your vehicle is in motion. You could be traversing from right 10 meters away. As you enter your vehicle, once that vehicle is in motion and moving, your seatbelt must be on and secured, securely fastened, and should be worn the correct way, over your shoulder and not under your arm. We find a lot of persons sometimes on a roadblock, when you stop the vehicle and you observe they're wearing the seatbelt under their arm, because persons say the neck, it's humbugging their necks and so. But at the end of the day, the manufacturers did not manufacture the seatbelt to be worn in that way. You have to wear it the correct way, and the correct way is over your shoulder, across your chest, and down to your waist.
Okay, thank you so much. And even as we are observing the traffic in motion here, going east, going east, from what you can see, and you don't have a speedometer here to indicate how fast they're driving.
No, I don't.
But from what you can see, are they within the limit?
On average, they are, because what we can observe is that it's dense traffic. Now it's peak hours. Persons are going to work, children are going to school, so you have a more built-up traffic taking place. So you definitely wouldn't find persons exceeding the speed limit, because the area is quite built up and it's quite dense traffic at this point in time.
Right. Okay, so, and this is really lovely, and still we see some drivers not wearing seat belts, some of them on their cell phones. Wow. We really do need to take stock of what we do. We break the law so easily.
And I want to even add that this new demerit point system, it carries points. You can lose your driver's permit. I want the public to recognize that. Motorists, you can lose your driver's permit for being over
the points.
And I will tell you, a newly licensed driver is considered in the act to be a person who has a driver's permit for less than 12 months. And if that driver accumulates 7 or more demerit points within 1 year, he or she would be disqualified for a year.
Very quickly here, with regards to the demerit points, to date, have there been any drivers who have been disqualified?
Yes, they have been.
In Tobago?
Yes, they have been. And when we check on the system, it would tell you that that person is disqualified. And to go through, you have to go through a whole new process. It is as if you are now obtaining a driver's permit again.
If found driving a motor vehicle without a legal registered driver's license, what would be the fine?
The fine for that is dependent on the magistrate's court, because there's no ticket involved. That's not a ticketable offense. However, the person would be arrested. It is an arrest without a warrant. Immediately, the person would be arrested, taken to the station, processed, and then taken to the courts. And the discretion lies upon the sitting magistrate.
Okay. Thank you so much for chatting with us this morning. Always a pleasure. And viewers, you heard it here for yourselves. This was just another reminder. Constable Sebro is always out there in the media, out there in the public, giving information. So let us follow the law. We do the right thing because it is in fact, we should do the right thing because it is the right thing to do. All right, so just a quick good morning to Auntie Sherman, Uncle Tim. We are standing outside your balcony. I was waving, but nobody was waving back. But Julian, that's just about it for us here.
Ria, you
Yes.
certainly gave me a Candice kind of wrap up there, hopping in that it's Auntie Shirley.
Auntie Sherma and Uncle Tim Benjamin.
Auntie Sherma. All right, well, we'll get Candice reviews in terms of how Ria has done on the outside, but I see you are enjoying it up high this morning.
Definitely, always. Okay, so I think we're heading over now to Devon Adana with This Day in Tobago History. So over to you, Devon.
This Day in Tobago History. Did you know that on February 22nd, 2019, RBC Redemption Soundsetters became the new Tobago House of Assembly Pan Champs in the large band category? According to an article on newsday.co.tt published on February 23rd, 2019, entitled Soundsetters Crowned THA Pan Champs, 2 years ago today, the Bethel Band rebounded from the disappointment of not making it to the Panorama Finals that year, to dethroning the previous year's winners, Katzin Jammers Steel Orchestra, in the THA competition. In the article written by Corey Connolly, the Newsday reported that Redemption was dressed in yellow and performed last in the large band category of 5 competitors. Soundsetters delivered an exhilarating rendition of Nyla Blackman's Iron Love, earning them 283 points and the title. The piece was arranged by Michael Toby. For its success, the band received $100,000 and the THA Challenge Trophy. The trophy was accepted by Captain Mary Toby from the Chief Secretary and then Chief Secretary Kelvin Charles. We bounced back, were her words amid the jubilant players and supporters. She said the band was particularly elated after failing to qualify for the Panorama semifinals. The event took place at the Dwight York Stadium car park in Bacalet, which also hosted a small steel orchestra category, as well as a single pan bands category. Tiantec New Eastside Dimension won in the small category, while Metro Stars retained its title in the single pan competition. New Eastside wowed the judges with Kirsch Ramsey's arrangement of Kess's hit, Hello. Metro won with their rendition of Pan by Storm, arranged by Carrie Codrington. You have been watching This Day in Tobago History. My name is Devon Adana. Back to you in studio, Julian.
Devon Adana, and this morning, viewers, that has been This Day in Tobago History. As we prepare to wrap here in the final segment, as you realize, folks, we're always doing it different here at Tobago Updates. I'm on the inside in studio, all smiles, and Ria is on the outside there with the wind and enjoying up high.
Definitely. It's a beautiful view from the Darrell Spring walkover. Yeah, and we've got person. Feel free, no problem. Go ahead, go through. Just the top of your head is going to be seen on camera, not a problem. All right. So it's a beautiful view here.
Ria, I like how you told her that after the fact.
But she was going through anyway. She can help it.
All right, let's make sure to shout out this morning. We're seeing on the live as we wrap this morning. QQ Melville, Humble Chick, Lenny Myers joining in. My good friend there, Lenny Myers, and my good friend Cindy Taylor, Vernal Meyer, Hector joining us. Ria Orr, good morning, Ria Orr. Elizabeth Johnson Cooper, my cousin Kellyanne Jones joining us on the live this morning. Kevin Muir, Ayodelica Joe, Grace Stanley, and the list goes on. Thank you all so much for the continued love and support. And we want to remind you to tune in tomorrow morning for our Youth Wednesday segment coming to you here from the Tobago Updates morning show. Ria?
All right, Julian, and it's a beautiful way of ending the show this morning. We see some folks still utilizing the walkover. So Tobago, have a great day. Remember to wear your mask, sanitize, and socially distance.
That's Candice. Should be proud of you.
That's Ria Candice.
Bye-bye, folks.
That's Ria Candice. Bye.
Morning, Candice Jackson.
When you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. The This world is getting so cold. I wanna keep running like a soldier. Somebody must have touched my soul, cause there ain't no stopping till it's over. I wanna get up out my chair, cause everybody's getting so lazy. Don't want nobody touch my hair, cause a lot of sisters acting too crazy. And them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you talk true sense. Rather hear the words that glorify nonsense, yes. And I got my brain, and I'm pretty like my mama. I don't wanna pick your brains, I just want the microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face.